Good morning all, and we've made it to Saturday the 27th of June, and what we have is two 5-rounders, and we're starting with one Turkish get up each arm into 3 handstand push-ups. If you don't want to do your handstand push-ups, you can do 3 shoulder to overheads. Then we go into 6 deadlifts, 12 pull-ups or pull-overs, and 24 jumping jacks or down-ups, changing it up a bit today. So you'll go 5 rounds there, then we'll go into the 5 rounds of again, 1 Turkish get up each arm, 3 renegade rows. Alternatively, if you don't want to do the renegade rows, we can do 3 shoulder to overhead and 3 bent over rows. Then we go into 6 power cleans, 12 dips or diamond push-ups, and again we're repeating the down ups or the jumping jacks. Again, change scenery. So let's see, kind of make our way through it, see where we head up. So we've got our 1 Turkish get up each arm. Again, single implement, whatever you can hold above your head, even if it's a bottle of water, something that has some kind of weight. So whichever arm has the weight, that leg is bent. So we're coming, keeping the arm above your body, we're coming up, keeping the weight up, lift the body up, feed that straight leg all the way through into the bottom of the lunge. Keeping this arm up, we stand tall. Then we go back the same way. So the opposite arm, leg to the one that has the weight, goes down, arm goes out, leg goes through, control it down, and control it down. Then the arm comes down. Then we switch arms. Remember, change the weight behind your head so you're not changing over. I'll show you from the other side. So now we switch legs, same arm, same leg. We go up and up, lift the straight leg up. Straight leg comes all the way through, and then stand tall. We come back down, opposite arm to the leg, and you come through and down and control it. Done. And that's it. It's just 1 each arm. If holding the weight above you is too hectic, then just have the weight in a front rack position. And we just keep it in the front rack the whole time, but the movement stays the same on the way up. At the top, do a press, and then come back down the same way you would, just keeping the weight in a front rack position. So that would be your scaling option. Right, so that takes care of your Turkish get up, each arm. Then we go into the handstand push-ups. Again, kick up against the wall and do the handstand push-up. Remember, the head must touch the floor in order for the rep to count. Alternatively, do the wall walk equivalent. So walk up the wall, nose and toes against the wall, and then we do the handstand push-up in that position. Or we go for the inchworm equivalent. So remember the inchworm equivalent, we're just upside down as best as we can, and the head goes in front of the hands and then back up. And that will be your handstand push-up. If you don't want to do handstand push-ups, then grab whatever implement you're going to be using, and we go preferably for strict presses. Alternatively, it's a push press. So it's the dip and lock out. No double dipping, so no jerk. Okay. Then we go into our deadlifts. So we've got our 6 deadlifts. It's your clean deadlift. So bending from the hips, come down to mid shin if you don't have any low bumper plates, and then back up, keeping that bar as close to your body as you can, and you've got your 6 deadlifts. Then we go into our 12 pull-ups. So those that didn't do Friday's workout, you will be able to do your 12 pull-ups. If you did do Friday's workout, then I suggest you go on to the pull-overs, which we have done before. Again, whichever implement you're going to be utilizing. It's also a good substitution for your muscle-ups. So you grab your implement, keeping the knees bent so that your back is supported, and you straight arms, so elbows unlocked, your weight touches behind you, and you pull straight forward. So it's straight back and forward, and those will be your pull overs. So if you're able to find a reasonable load, and it's that movement there that you'll be using lying on the ground. So those are your pull overs. Your choice whether you're doing your pull overs or your pull ups. And then we go into 24 jumping jacks or down ups. So your jumping jack, that's the open and close. So open and close. 1, 2, 3. Nice and easy. You can also go for your down ups. So your down ups is your burpee without the push up. So all you do is you go down, jump back, jump in, and jump up. So that's your burpee without the push up. So your down ups is that. Cool. So you get through 5 rounds of those. Then we go into the same thing. So again, 1 Turkish get up, each arm. Then we go into the renegade rows. Again, if you have the 2 implements, then we do both. So option A would be row, row, push up. Okay, row, row, 2. And so on, just for 3 reps. If you only have 1, then do 3 rows on the one arm, do 3 rows on the other arm, and then do your 3 push-ups. That will be your renegade row. Or, if you don't have those options, you want to go the other route, do 3 shoulder to overheads and 3 bent over rows. So, whichever implement you've got, doesn't matter which order, do 3 bent over rows and then 3 shoulder to overhead. So it's strict press or push press or push jerk. So any of those options. Then we go into 6 power cleans. Your choice if you go from the ground or from the hang. So your hang power cleans, knee into semi-squat. Alternatively, you can go from the ground or mid-shin into semi-squat. So those will be your 6 power cleans. Then we go into your dips. So on a chair, table, any ledge, any box that you have. Then we're going to cruise dips. So knees bent is the easier option, legs straight is the harder option, and then the next option would be having your feet on another ledge or chair or table, so that you've got the same height and we dip through in that position. Again, alternatively, if you want to go for diamond push-ups, go for your diamond push-ups. If you can't do them flat on the floor, so your chest touches your hands, then do them on a ledge or a chair and get your chest to touch your hands, but it's a narrower grip. So those are your dips or diamond push-ups. And then again, we have the down ups or the jumping jacks. So punch out your 5 rounds there, and then you are good to go. If for any reason it's too easy and you want to spend more of your Saturday morning training, then you can repeat and you go 3 rounds and 3 rounds and finish off with 1 round and 1 round. That will definitely get the blood pumping, and you're going to be ready and rocking for the weekend. Have a good rest day on Sunday. We'll see you on Monday. Good luck.